People overestimate what they can achieve in a short time and underestimate what they can achieve in a long time. This is probably the video of mine that you least want to watch, but will give you the most benefits. We live in a time where people are so used to get the quick relief, to get the quick phone answer in ChatGPT or wherever, oh, I'll give you the quick tricks and tips, that they can't build skills anymore in the long term. But they want success like everybody else. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to have a great relationship. But most people are not willing to do what is needed for them to be successful. But they will scream around, oh no, I really want to be successful. But then you don't see them do the actions over a long period of time that will give them the results, the success. It's so easy. It's a law of the universe. Look at all the athletes out there. Do they build skills in a week? Do you build muscle in a week? Or do you build it in years? But you don't want to hear that. And that's okay. You will not, if you watch my video and you're like, oh, I don't want to hear that, let me jump to the tips and tricks on TikTok and Instagram and the short form videos, go ahead. You will not be successful with that. And I'm telling you, if you're one of those, oh, short term, give me short term success and jumping from teaching to teaching, because you want to get relief, or you're looking for, oh no, it must be another puzzle piece. It must be the other perfect puzzle piece that I need to find. You are avoiding living life for a self-help addiction where you're like, I need to find the puzzle piece, I need to find the puzzle piece. The puzzle piece is you living your life, you moving forward in the direction of your goals, and you along the way learning to calibrate it. Self-help addiction, self-development is mostly nonsense. It's mostly nonsense. It's mostly people having another addiction that they use to avoid doing the important things. And the gurus and coaches know that. And they come to you, let me give you quick relief for anxiety. Let me give you quick relief for procrastination. Let me give you quick relief for your depression. It's such a lie. You will only be successful if you say, I'm going to do the same practice. I'm going to go in the same direction for a year, for 2 years. And yes, of course, when you go in that direction, you will learn, oh, this doesn't work so much for me, but this works more for me, so I'll go more in this way. But most people overestimate what they can achieve in a short time and underestimate what they can achieve in a long time. It's a skill. It's a long-term skill to build emotional fitness, to be able to say, I don't react to these emotions anymore. I don't let them dictate my life. I can accept them. This is not suppressing. A lot of people are like, oh, you're talking about suppressing? No, there's suppressing, there's expressing, and there's accepting. Accepting, you accept the emotions. So, but it's a practice. You build more emotional fitness. The same, it's a universal law. Think about it, it's fucking logical. Like look at swimmers, right? How good is a swimmer in the beginning, but when they over years and years and years, they get more skillful, more skillful, more skillful with any profession. But you get sold on the lie, oh, let me give you the quick trick, let me give you the quick trauma healing, this hypnotherapy, this EDMR therapy, this quick tool will just fix everything for you. Because people are lazy. No one ever had to motivate me. No one ever had to motivate me. You know why? Because I knew no one's gonna come for me. No one's gonna come for me. I was abandoned at so many times in my life where I was just by myself. And in the first seconds, I was like crying, and then I was like, oh, so no one's coming? No one's coming? So I gotta be my best friend, so I gotta do it for myself? Okay, let's go. And I became my own coach from a young age. And that's why I'm such a good coach, because I coached myself and I solved problems for myself. And I can tell you it's because I always moved forward. I always moved forward. I wasn't perfect, but I always moved forward over time. And then I realized, oh, this is just a skill thing. I just have to make more videos. You have to surrender to the fact that you will always live your life. You will always get better. You will always do this practice. If you're like, no, I want to find this quick trick to get better and then I don't have to do it anymore, that's nonsense. You're not using the skills, and whatever you don't use will diminish, will get smaller. If you don't use your body, if you don't use your movement, if you don't use your flexibility, if you don't use your muscles get less, your flexibility gets less. It's a law of the universe, and you guys get fucking lied to and scammed by people who tell you, yeah, no, I have this quick trick. Let me give you this quick trick. And I sell it to you here because you want that. That's what you want. You overestimate what you can do in a short time because you want that. You let yourself be tricked. It's the same as in relationships. You let yourself be tricked by a lot of people because you want love. You don't look actually at the practice of being yourself in a relationship. It's a practice also being yourself in a relationship. Do loving things for yourself in a relationship and for others. That's a practice. That's a skill. And I'm telling you, people are like, oh no, I want to find this thing that gets me in a shorter amount of time easily in the direction of my success. You actually wasting your time piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. You're wasting your time by quick relief, trying to get quick relief, trying to get a new teaching, trying to quick relief, never really following through. But the person who's like, okay, I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna post 1,000 videos in this direction and then I calibrate. That person goes, and they calibrate, and they up here and you are down here. And this is why the law of attraction and other spiritual teachings are so popular, because they teach you, oh yeah, you just need to think this thought and everything will come into your lap. There are some good things in those teachings, but they're still used as a practice. Even me doing the journaling technique that Abraham Hicks teaches of finding the better feeling perspective, it's a practice. I do it every day. The meditations, I do them every day. Same thing with fitness. Think about it. If someone says, oh yeah, I only want the quick fix of training for a month and then we'll be strong for more. No, we train. I decided 2 years ago, I'm going to train for my entire, it was actually 1.5 years ago, I'm going to train for my entire life. I made the decision, I'm going to train for my entire life. And I love it. I'm fine with it. It's incorporated. It's just part of what I do. You have to see these things that support you in your life just as part of what you do. I don't know how successful this video is going to be. It's just part of what I do. This is part of what I do. I choose a day in the week. I do a YouTube video. This is part of what I do. My brain told me before, and oh, we don't know what we're going to talk about, what's important. Maybe we should do it some other time. And I knew it's just something I'm doing, brain. That's it. Just something we do, brain. We're going to do. We're going to set up and we're going to do it. The brain can give me feelings of not feeling like it. The brain can give me uncomfortable feelings. I'm like, just something we do, brain. We surrender. It's fine. This is something we do. And I'm going to make YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video. And I did this with my TikTok. I did this with my Instagram. I did over 1,000 TikTok videos each year in 3 years. So I did like probably around 3,000 to 4,000 TikTok videos until now. And there was something I would do. And on some point making those videos, I would like, you smell blood. It's like, oh wow, this works, this works, this works. Okay, let me do this more, let me do this more. And then it's exciting. It's like, oh, I'm learning this skill, I'm getting better, I'm balancing. You see? People overestimate what they can do in a short time and underestimate what they can do in a long time. Maybe you don't like the video. I don't give a fuck. I want to tell the truth. I'm not selling you dreams. I'm telling you truth. I want to go at home at night, look in the mirror, and be proud of myself. And guess what? I've been proud of myself. I cannot remember the day I wasn't proud of myself, because I do right by people, because I practice. And if I sometimes mess up, I'm kind to myself when I'm moving forward, but I don't hang on the past. I'm moving forward with any emotions and thoughts. And this is what you want to do. You want to look at your life and be like, okay, what would be most impactful? What actions would be most impactful to do? And then you insert them in your week. And if you mess up, that's okay. Many people are like, oh, I messed up, I might as well stop. That's a very common compulsion. Just move forward. Just add more healthy things. The more healthy things you add over time, the stronger you get overall. It's like the analogy I always give. Let's say I go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Let's say you go Monday and Wednesday. But on Friday, you're like, oh, I'm tired. You eat cake, you go out to the bar, you drink. The next morning you wake up, you're like, oh, I messed everything up. And you're like, oh, I might as well stop. No. Did you get stronger? Yes, because you went Monday and Wednesday. Yeah, Friday you went a little step back. But if you even just go Monday and Wednesday again for the next 6 months, you're making progress. Even if you go Monday, Wednesday, Friday for and not even 4 days, the next 6 months, you're making progress. You're getting stronger. But if you give up, there's nothing you can do. And this is the addiction people have. Oh, I messed up. I need to start over again. I need to start over again. And they always try to start over and they're wasting time. I used to do that. I actually had the compulsion when I was a kid. I would play a video game and I would try to get all the weapons or all the bonus points. If I didn't, even though I passed the level, I would go back to try to be perfect, which is of course a compulsion. So just move forward and don't look back. Be like, okay, I messed up a little bit. What can I do tomorrow to make it easier? What valued actions can I do? What impactful things can I do? And you want to strategize. Maybe I don't need all of these things that I have in front of me. What are the most important things I'm going to select out that are important to me, that give me the most impact, that give me the most change, and I'm going to apply them in the week now for 4 weeks. And when you apply them, you see what works well and what doesn't work well. That's the key. The crazy thing is, I'm telling you this truthfully. I see this all the time because I've seen the thousands of people who came for my coaching who watched hundreds of my videos, and I'm telling you, 99% of people don't understand my videos and they think they understand. And the reason they don't understand my videos is because they only get the information, but because they don't apply the information over a long period of time, which doesn't only mean a month, it means like 6 months, a year, 2 years, right? And become skillful at it. They can't understand it. It's the same that someone who only reads about tennis cannot understand how to play tennis if they don't actually play tennis for a long period of time. Someone who reads about the gym but never went to the gym, you don't know what it feels like, the muscle connection, your posture, like what muscles you need to fire, the mind-body connection, the mind-muscle connection. You don't understand all of these things. How, like you get such a, over time when you go to the gym or do these physical things, you get such a close understanding to your body and automatically, almost intuitively, what feels right when you do an exercise and what is like definitely wrong. Long term, think long term. It's like Psychologist. He's a YouTuber. He had 0 subscribers on YouTube. Before he started his YouTube, he said, I'm gonna make videos now for 3 years. Who says that? Most people don't say that. Most people are like, how can I get viral in the next 2 weeks or 4 weeks? Oh, I didn't get that many views, I stop. Psh. What is that? But it's most people. And then they're like, oh, I tried everything, why am I not successful? And then I look at the account and they have like 5 videos. They made like 10 videos, even for 30 videos. Like make 300 videos and then we can talk. By the way, Psych got famous after a year. I've been coaching clients now for 5 years. And I can tell you, every single client of mine who sticked with the practice, who stayed with me in coaching 3 months, 6 months, a year, the longer they stayed, the stronger they got, the better they got, the more successful they got. And the people who left after a month or they thought, oh, let me talk to this guy and get the quick trick, nothing really changes because you don't really build skills. Even in the first month, I'm literally shocking your system because I'm teaching you something that no one has taught you before. And it's a whole different direction. It's a whole different way to react to mental health, to emotions and thoughts, and a whole new direction. If you want to join my free community, my school community is in the description. If you want to join my meditation school, which I'm really excited about, we have like around 60 members or more within a few weeks. I do emotional fitness meditation classes there, emotional freedom technique classes there. I have people who do breath work, yoga nidra, so many beautiful things, all for just $29. I'm gonna raise that to $49 soon. So if you wanna sign up for that, it's also in the link in my bio. And then of course, the group coaching, so affordable still. It's $3.99 right now. Whatever price you sign up on school, that's what it's gonna stay for the month. I'm gonna raise it to $4.99 soon. And then of course, the King of Kings, King of King Energy. King of Kings Energy is the one-on-one coaching with me. If you sign up for 8 or 12 sessions with me, you get the group coaching for a month included, which is, the group coaching is such a support. All those great resources are on the link in my bio. I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. And see, another video. It's just another video. It's another video on the path. I did another video. It's just something I do. Bam, bam.